In today's video, we embarked on a deep and extensive research to find the true nationality and the true identity of the former president of Nigeria and the president of Muhammadu Buhari. This man served as the president of the country from 2015 down to 2023. During his reign as the president of Nigeria, a lot of controversies emerged because a lot of individuals believe that this man is actually from Niger-Republic, while others believe that the real Buhari is dead and a man known as Jubril from Sudan came in to replace him as the president of the country. Even at some point, the former president of Nigeria and the president of Obasanjo had to come up and clear the air once and for all. But in this video, we embarked on a deep research and investigation to truly understand and unravel all of the mysteries surrounding this man's identity. So, first and first, Muhammadu Buhari was born into a Fulani family on the 17th of December 1942 in Daura, a town in Katsina State, Nigeria. As we all know, Buhari is a Fulani man, and while doing our investigation, we noticed that Fulani is the sixth most largest tribe or ethnicity in Africa with over 40 million people. Well, to better understand this, Fulani as a tribe is bigger in population than Ghana itself, because Ghana has a total of 34.12 million individuals as of 2023, while Fulani is about 40 million people. As you can see, understanding the real roots of this man Buhari will be a very, very difficult task, because if you want to understand the roots of this man, you have to go or start your investigation or research from his ethnicity or from his tribe. Well, shown right now on your screen is a full listing of regions with significant Fulani populations in Africa as a whole. As you can see, we have about 20 different countries. This simply means that using Fulani as our base of research will be almost impossible, or it might even take years to finish up this investigation. Well, we had to use a different technique to understand this man's real identity and his true nationality. Well, shown right now on your screen is the name of Buhari's father. He's called Malam Hado Adamu, and while the mother is known as Zuliat, and she had Hausa and Kanuri ancestry. But while doing our investigation, we stumbled on a very, very important and a very, very precise piece of information. Well, let me share this with you. Buhari happens to be the 23rd child of his father, and he was named after a 9th century Persian Islamic scholar known as Muhammad al-Bukhari. So this gave us a leadway and a pathway because Buhari's parents named him after an Islamic scholar. So the question here is, who is Muhammad al-Bukhari? And based out of Wikipedia and simple info shared, it states, born in Bukhari in present-day Uzbekistan. It also went further to state he spent the rest of his life teaching the hadith he had collected. So one very, very important keynote here is the name of this individual, named Muhammad al-Bukhari. And this man is from Uzbekistan, which is officially the Republic of Uzbekistan. This country is a doubly landlocked country located in Central Asia. It is surrounded by 5 countries. Well, as you can clearly see, Buhari had no linkage with this country. The only link between Buhari and this man is the name and the naming format. Yes, this gave us a leadway and a pathway, because now for sure we know that Buhari isn't a Fulani name. It's a borrowed name from Uzbekistan. He was named after an Islamic scholar in that country. Interestingly, we spent a couple of hours researching on this name, and we noticed something very, very different and spectacular. Well, this man is known as Muhammad al-Bukhari, as you can clearly see on your screen. But Muhammadu Buhari's parents removed the K from this whole wording or this whole name. Why? Why is that so? Well, to get our answers, we spent hours and hours looking and studying the Fula alphabet, which is the Fulani alphabet, because people from Fulani speaks Fula. So we spent hours going through their alphabet and their wordings. We spent hours searching through the Fula alphabet from Nigeria, Senegal, Guinea, Cameroon, down to Ivory Coast, so that we can pinpoint the actual Fula alphabet used by Buhari's parents in naming him. Share right now on your screen is some of the Fula alphabet we managed to see or gather. So while doing our research, we noticed that K as an alphabet is present in most of the Fula alphabets. Yes, most countries that speaks Fulani uses K in their alphabetical system. So we spent hours and hours listening to the K pronunciation from different Fula speaking countries in Africa. And that is when we noticed or we stumbled on a very, very vital piece of information. Showing right now on your screen is the K pronunciation from Niger-Republic. Yes, and this K is classified as a voiceless velar plosive. And if you don't understand, here is a clear definition of what voiceless vela plosive actually means. Well, you can pause this part of the video to read up and understand. Now, let me play this particular K, that is a fuller alphabet from Niger Republic, so you can hear how it sounds.
Ka, aka.
As you can clearly see, if you want to pronounce this name, Al-Bukhari, using the Niger Republic fuller alphabetical order, it's going to be almost impossible or very, very difficult to pronounce in this particular naming format. But interestingly, we notice that the K in the fuller alphabet in Nigeria is pronounceable, which simply means that Buhari's parents used the Fulani alphabetical order in Niger to name their son here in Nigeria. This simply means that these guys have a clear Niger Republic linkage. And when you take a trip to Nigeria's map, you notice that Katsina, as a state, shares a border with Niger Republic, which will make it very, very easy for individuals from Niger Republic to troop into Katsina and vice versa. These guys have close relationship between each other. That is why on the 9th of March 2024, Katsina residents demand reopening of the border with Niger Republic. And this was done when Bola Tinubu closed the border between Niger and Nigeria. As you can see, individuals in Katsina states have that close linkage with individuals or citizens of Niger Republic. Interestingly, when Buhari was still the president of Nigeria, we clearly noticed that this guy created a lot of projects and facilities that linked Nigeria with Niger Republic. And on the 23rd of May 2023, a news publication from the Punch newspaper made a quote of Buhari where he states, "Why Niger Republic will defend me after I leave office." And on the 30th of April 2023, Buhari made it very, very clear that he was going to relocate to Niger Republic after serving as the president of Nigeria. And now let's look at this interesting claim that states Buhari was replaced at some point with a man known as Jibril from Sudan. And just in case you don't know, this is a very, very popular claim in Nigeria where some individuals believe that the real Buhari from Katsina state is dead and the Nigerian government purportedly brought a man from Sudan, a look-alike, to replace him and to govern the country without any form of chaos. Well, while doing our research, we noticed that there's no part of the internet or any document that reference this particular claim. But one thing you should know for sure is that having a body doubles or using a body doubles has been implemented in different countries in the past. Take, for instance, Saddam Hussein, who happens to be the late Iraqi dictator. This man, at some point, he used series of different individuals. He used body doubles in his administrative strategy. That is to say, if he had meetings in different parts of the world or different parts of his country, most times he sent out a body double to represent him and not him going there physically. Even a man known as Joseph Stalin, a ruler of the former Union of Soviet Union republics from 1922 to 1953, at some point used the same method. That is to say, he used body doubling method to rule at that point in time. Even the former North Korea leader, the person of Kim Jong-il, in the past also implemented this particular strategy in governing his country. As you can see, using body doubles is a strategy used by most administrative leaders of the world. So as we speak, there's no significant proof that Buhari was actually replaced by a different individual from Sudan. So that makes that assertion or that claim to be false unless somebody can actually come up to prove it and to fact check it. Well, moving on swiftly, a man known as Bola Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria, has his own share of controversies and misunderstanding regarding his actual root and nationality. Well, in one of our videos, we explained and we investigated this man's ancestry and everything within. Well, if you want to watch that video and get full updates and better clarity, that video is showing right now on your screen. So click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this video and I'll see you on the other side.